Hey, it's Disney Cars Toy Club, and today we have a really fun video for you. I'm actually pretty excited about this one for a few reasons. We're going to be opening up a total of 10 things in this video, including a few brand new, just released blind boxes that we haven't shown yet here on the channel. We also have a couple of toys that you're probably not going to see on any other channel, so I can't wait to show those to you. This is going to be a Marvel vs. DC video in which you will decide what the next superhero video that I create will be. And we'll come back to that in just a moment. But in this video, we're going to be opening up 4 DC blind boxes, 4 Marvel blind boxes, and 2 very special DC toys. Now we're going to start this video off by opening up the first blind box, which is going to be this Scribblenauts Unmasked DC Comics Series 1 pack. Let's go ahead and move the Riddler down here. Now if I had to pick a toy that's out here on the table right now as far as which one's my favorite, it's probably going to be this Flash right here because I really like the Flash. He's probably my favorite that I've gotten so far, and he actually came out of the Series 2 Scribblenauts box. We'll go ahead and open up this first one. Let's get our good friend Mr. Scissors out. And oh, actually this one's got the little tear strips that I like. I always forget which ones have those. Alright, we got something new here. Looks like the Green Lantern. Let's turn him around. Okay, so it's a Green Lantern character. I don't know if that is the Green Lantern or not. He's actually the one that's on the front of the box. I probably should have looked to see if that's actually supposed to be the Green Lantern himself. If not, it's one of the characters from that. And I just pulled his leg off. Look at that. There's a blooper for the first part of the video. Let's see if I can get his leg back on. And there we go. I thought his leg, it just looks kind of funny the way that it's kind of positioned like that, but normally the body parts don't come falling off like that. One thing that I really like about these Scribblenauts is that they come with this little notepad base. That base is just so neat looking. You know, at first I was a little disappointed that they didn't make them different colors or design the front of the notebook differently or something, but that's just a really cool base. That's probably the coolest base that I've seen for any like little collectible like this. So here he is on the base. That's a pretty good way to start off the video. At least we didn't get a duplicate, and it also has this, which is just trash basically. Let's go ahead and open the first Marvel box. Let's go ahead and do the vinyl bobblehead. We've done a few of these, but we have a lot left to collect. The one that I'd really like to get, since I already got my Spider-Man, you know, I've been looking for the 2 Deadpools, but I would also like to get this Doctor Doom right there. He looks pretty neat. And we got Loki, so this is gonna be another new one. So we're doing pretty good to start the video off because we got a lot out here on the table. But there is our Loki. Let's see which one he is. Is he the rare one? No, he's not the rare one. He's a common one, a 2 in 24. The rare one actually comes with a little spear. But that's actually, man, that's a really cool bobblehead. That's one of the cooler ones that I've seen yet. Like some of them, like this Punisher right here, for example, you know, his head's not really, you know, it doesn't bobble as much as that one does. Like, you can definitely see the difference right there. Very neat. We'll go ahead and set both of those down. Now if I had to pick which one I like more, I like Marvel more than I like DC. I'm a big fan of the Marvel universe in general. But DC actually makes some really cool little mini character figure packs. So I'm not sure which one of these actual toys that I like more yet. They're all pretty neat. Looks like we got another Joker. And he's actually not sitting out here on the table, but I think I've gotten him somewhere. But there's one right there, there's the other one. So we have all 3 now. This is going to be the common, the 1 in 12. So we have a couple sitting out here. Their heads do move, of course. I didn't check the lantern here. Yeah, his head does move. And Loki's head, of course, is a bobblehead, so it of course moves. We'll go ahead and set our Joker down. Now, oh come on, Joker. He's always causing problems in my videos. So here is our first brand new one that I have not opened yet. I believe this is a keychain if I remember right. I think we're going to get a keychain out of here. This is a little one. Have not shown any of these on the channel yet. And it's got a word right there that I don't know if I can even try to pronounce that. Tokidoki, maybe? I don't know how to say that. Let's go ahead and get it opened up and we'll see who's inside. Oh, nice. We got Dr. Octopus, Doc Ock. He's probably one of my favorite Marvel villains. And that's actually a really neat looking character. Those actually, man, those have a lot of detail in them for such a small figure. And you can bend these a little bit, but I don't think they're really supposed to be bent too much. That's actually neat enough that I might put that on a keychain. So here's our very first one of those. I have a few more sitting around here somewhere, so I'll be opening up some of these in some future videos. Now, staying in that same trend of brand new stuff, let's go ahead and open our first Justice League blind box. Now this is going to be DC characters. There's the Flash. He's the one, of course, that I'm going to want to get. But it's also got the Green Lantern, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman's in there. I don't know if there's more. That might be all of them. I'm really not sure. And it looks like you get a card in here too. And I think we got Wonder Woman. I haven't even looked at it because I was looking in the box. There's our Wonder Woman card. And I guess it's got like a picture that you have to put together once you collect the other ones. Let's go ahead and get her out of the package here. And here is our Wonder Woman. Now the interesting thing about these are she's got wheels on the back of her. And honestly, I don't know what they're for because I've never opened one of these. I've never looked at these. I'm not sure what the wheels are for right there. That's unusual for sure. But her head, let's see, it does not move, but her arms do move. It's kind of a blocky character. Right there on the back it says TM, Trademark, and DC Comics. I really like the paint job on these. Like that red paint right there has got like a real nice finish to it. It's real glossy. And it looks like it's almost got like some sprinkles of like different colors in it too. But anyways, let's go ahead and set her down. That's a pretty cool character. Now let's go ahead and open up the first DC toy that I told you guys at the beginning of the video that I could not wait to show to you. This is going to be the Skelly Animals DC Heroes vinyl figures. Here's a look at the side of the box. Here's the back. And I did pick up two of these. I got Batman and Robin. Let's go ahead and take our Batman out. Let's go ahead and put him on the base. He's got put the pole right there behind the cape, and then it looks like it just pushes down right there in the front. And there he is. So here's our character. Here's the very glossy bat symbol. Look at that. That's a pretty cool bat symbol. It's got a nice gloss to it. And then here is our Batman character. Look at that. Is that not the cutest looking Batman that you've ever seen? I guess that's a panda bear. It's like a panda bear Batman. And you know, I bought the Robin and I thought Robin was gonna be like a bird, but he's actually, I think he's a penguin. And I'll be showing that back there. We'll be seeing that here in just a moment. Man, that is a very cool Batman. We'll go ahead and set him down next to our other blue Batman. Next, let's go ahead and show our very first ever on the channel Labbit series blind box. And as you notice back here, I have a whole case of these. So we're going to be opening up a lot more of them. Here's some of the different characters that you can collect. There's Cyclops, Iron Man, Captain America, there's Carnage, I think this one right there is Venom, and there's Incredible Hulk, Wolverine, The Thing, Spider-Man. So it's got all sorts of different types of characters. Let's go ahead and get this first one out of the package. I showed this to my wife when I first ordered these, and she said to me, her first impression was she thought they were a little creepy because they hold their weapons and stuff in their mouth and it just looks kind of funny. But I thought they looked pretty neat. So we got a Carnage for our very first one. This one, I don't think he had, yeah, he doesn't have anything else in the package. And I want to say, okay, he's a common, he's a 2 in 20. The Venom is the one that's kind of hard to get. The Venom is a 1 in 20. So here's our first Labbit. These are Marvel characters that are in the shape of a rabbit. And that's kind of interesting, that little dot right there. I'm surprised they put that there. I thought it was maybe just like some paint that got accidentally splashed on there, but they actually put that on there. That's kind of interesting. Right here on the bottom it says Marvel.com, and then right there it's Kozik X Kid Robot. I guess that's the person that designed these, and there's a little hole right there. I think you can actually put these on a base, but I'm not sure what the deal is with the base because these don't come with a base. But right there you can see Carnage, and it looks like you could actually peel that out or something. I don't know if it's a sticker or what, but we'll just leave it in there. There is our very first ever Labbit. So if you guys want to see more of those, if you're not already a subscriber, be sure to subscribe because we're going to be showing a whole case of those over the next few weeks. And right here is going to be our Scribblenauts Series 2, and right there's the Flash. That's the one that I was really excited to get. Let's see who we got in here. Oh, I keep forgetting these have the little tear strips. See, the Kid Robot ones don't. And we got our first duplicate. So here is this character right here, Cyborg, I believe is his name. So we already had that one. That's not too bad though. We got a lot of characters without getting any duplicates. We're gonna save that other Marvel box for last. Let's go ahead and open up the Skelly Animals DC Heroes vinyl figures. And he's a little bit different than Batman. He's got basically two little spots where you push him down into the base. And actually before I push him on the base, here's a better look. Very awesome Robin symbol. Here's a look at the back. Toy Nami made in China, Comics S13, that's what it says. Let's go ahead and put him on his little base. Now let's try to put this in his hand. See, it didn't want to go in his hand a minute ago, but when he's actually sitting on the base, it does go in there pretty nicely. So here's a look at our two characters. And I think out of all the videos that I do here on the channel, which we do all sorts of different types of stuff, the unboxings of the superheroes are probably my favorite to do, just because I really like the comic book type superhero stuff. Even though I don't actually read a lot of comic books, but it's still a lot of fun for me to open these. And let's go ahead and open up our Marvel Money World. Now there's a bunch of different ones that you can get. The one that I'd like to get is the Dr. Octopus. You can also get Thor right there. So we got a yellow one. We got Wolverine, it looks like. Now the interesting thing about this is there's nothing else inside of the package. And we got the Wolverine claws. Oh, okay, here it is. I was getting ready to say, wow, they didn't have stickers? So, okay, so inside of the box, not in the package, you get your stickers. I was getting ready to say, man, I'm gonna have to do some painting and drawing on this thing here in a minute. These you can paint on these, and you can also use markers and other stuff, but I've seen some custom ones and they look really neat. Like I kind of want to do one, paint one of these, but I'm afraid it would turn out pretty crappy, so that might be something that we do in the future. Right here's the Spider-Man, the larger Spider-Man that we put together. We also did this Iron Man right here, but we've yet to actually paint one of these. But here's our Wolverine, and let's go ahead and decorate him. And we're actually going to do our best to try to match him up with this picture right here. So obviously this is going to be his eyes. Let's go ahead and put his first one on. And the hardest part about doing this is trying to keep it like even. Alright, so there is my attempt at trying to get his eyes straightened out. So from looking at this piece, it looks like this is going to be kind of where his body is. So I believe, I'm trying to figure out, yeah, I think it's going to go like this. And if it's not, then oh well, we tried. So there's our first one right there on his body. And of course I just knocked him off the desk. Alright, so there we go. We got the two on there. And let's see what we got next here. So looks like this big giant piece. This is probably going to be where his legs. Yeah, this is kind of like the legs right here on that Spider-Man. And when I was doing the Spider-Man, and this one also has the little tail. So he does have the little tail right there. And when I was doing the Spider-Man around his waist like that, if you notice, they don't quite meet. You kind of have to stretch them a little bit, and I stretched them on the Spider-Man, and after I was done with the video, they ended up just kind of popping back off, so we're not going to bother trying to stretch them again. Let's see what piece this is right here. So I'm thinking this is going to be, you know, I don't know what that, oh, okay, I guess this is where his feet are. So these are his feet. I was getting ready to say, I don't know what that's supposed to be, but it's kind of hard to get them to look exactly like this. Like if you look at the picture right here, those little pieces right there almost kind of are moved up under his arm, but I can't really move them up any more than that without like making a little cut right there. So it's kind of hard to get it to look exactly like the picture with the way these stickers are. Now, just to let you guys in on a little secret, I did order some of the 4-inch larger do-it-yourself characters like this Wolverine. We got a Wolverine and a Captain America one that we're going to be doing at some point on the channel. It's a little bit smaller than this Spider-Man, but it's a lot bigger than this. And this is going to be some of the other eyes that you can do. So instead of doing those Wolverine eyes, you can do these eyes right here. And here's going to be his mouth. We definitely need to put his mouth on there so that he actually looks like a character. So there's his mouth, and there's actually two mouths. You know what? I just now realized this is the other mouth, and we're going to use this one instead because that one looks better. So let's take this one off, and we're going to put this other one on instead because I like the one with his tongue hanging out. So there you go. There's our Wolverine with his tongue out, and he's got his little classic dog tags right here. And I'm hoping that we can put these on. He almost looks like he's got a bow tie now. So there's his little dog tags. That one's got the X for the X-Men. And he's got some band-aids. Look at this. So we got some band-aids. Let's put one right on his forehead. We'll stick one right there. And then, let's see, where else should we put one? Let's put one right where his belly button should be. We'll put it right there. And then maybe for this final one, we'll put it on his arm. We'll put it right there on his arm. Let's see, what other kind of stickers we have? We have one that says Made in Canada. We'll put that on his back. We'll put that, or actually, let's put it on the back of his head. Now he's got a big giant Canada leaf right there on his head. And let's see, this piece right here, I'm not sure what these are. Let's take another look at the photo. Okay, these are going to be for his arm. You can put these right there on his arm. But since I already put something there, maybe we'll just stick them kind of randomly on his back. We'll give him a couple shoulder pads or something. I don't know what those are supposed to be. That's the fun thing about these toys is you can kind of just make them however you want. And let's go ahead and put his claw back in his hand. So here is our custom Wolverine. The only sticker that we did not use is the eyes right there. And you know what? I know you guys want to see those eyes. So let's go ahead. Let's take off the ones that I spent so much time straightening out to show to you. Let's go ahead and take those off, and we'll put the other ones on. So here is our finished styling Wolverine, and one little fun thing that I did just to get all the stickers on him, I actually put his face on the back of his head, so now you can actually just kind of look at both sides and he's got two different faces. So that's kind of neat. Definitely does not look like Wolverine on the front with those eyes, but he does look like it on the back. So I told you guys at the beginning of the video that I was going to let you pick what the next superhero video that I do will be. And your choices are, you have the DC Comics Variant Play Arts Flash. This is a pretty expensive toy that I cannot wait to show to you. Here's what the back of the box looks like. That's a very awesome Flash, let me tell you. We also have this DC Comics Batman variant, and this is what the back of the box looks like for him. It's a pretty nice looking Batman. We also have a Marvel do-it-yourself Wolverine, a bigger one this time, and we have a Marvel Captain America do-it-yourself. So whichever one that you guys want to see the most, you can only comment for one, so don't pick DC Flash and DC Batman, just make one comment and let us know which video you want to see next, and we'll be happy to do that for you. We'll count up the votes after a couple days. And if you do want to see the Marvel Wolverine or the Marvel Captain America, we'll certainly be opening some of those Labbits in those videos. So if you want to see more of the Labbits, pick one of those. This is Disney Cars Toy Club, and as always, thanks for stopping by.